Well, howdy, folks. It's time for Beyond the Smoke Barbecue Talk. So grab your drink of choice and come gather around the fire as we talk all things Beyond the Smoke. Featuring pitmaster chats from all your favorite names in barbecue. We chat about competitions, pits, meats, and everything in between. From barbecue to grilling, from trimming to smoking, we got you covered. Got questions? Let us know. We're always happy to hear from you. Thanks for coming, friend. We're glad you're here. Now sit back, relax, and let's talk some barbecue. It's time to go Beyond the Smoke.
What's up, boys?
What's up, fellas?
What's going on? What's going on, guys? Hey, I didn't fuck up the
Another
intro.
Monday.
What's up, Chase?
Who fucked up the intro?
I said I didn't fuck up the intro.
Oh. What's up, Chase? Congrats on the RGC, man.
It was Corby.
Yes, sir. Congrats,
Corby?
man. Corby. Evening.
So what'd y'all get into this weekend?
I don't even know, dude.
Better.
Oh, graduation. So, yeah, I had the graduation stuff going on all weekend.
Hell yeah. Who
My
graduated?
daughter.
Oh, your daughter?
Yeah, she graduated from OC with her associates, and then on last Friday, and then this Friday she graduated with her high school diploma. So she's done.
Damn.
Right on.
For now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she quit her job, and she's like, I said, why'd you quit your job? She says, well, because you said I was going to work for you. And I'm like, okay, I guess I better put her ass to work.
Gotta get that payroll going, huh, bro?
You gotta figure something out, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Like, how's your 401k program, bro?
Health insurance?
Right.
But other than that, dude, that shit, that's all, man. That's all. And I didn't do much cooking this weekend, didn't get nothing done. So dealing with business stuff and graduation and getting ready for surgery. It's been busy. So
Hear you.
yeah. What about y'all, Anthony?
Nah, man, I attended a class, bro. Cook-off class. And over there outside of Corpus, man. In Portland, Texas. It was nice, man.
Yeah.
The venue was beautiful. Had a good time, man.
Yeah.
Dropped a lot of knowledge, man.
That was old Gulf Coast Smoke, huh?
Yes, sir. One and only, man. Just a
Nice.
down ass dude, man. Really good people, man. So,
Yeah.
I mean, they really rolled out the red carpet for us, man. It was an awesome, awesome deal, man. So,
Nice.
definitely would recommend that, bro. Definitely.
Yeah, I think he said he's gonna drop his next class already, either today or tomorrow. I think.
And you know something? For it being his inaugural first time doing it, the way he put it on, man, it's like you've been doing it for years. So, it just all just fluid. You know what I mean? All natural. He didn't miss a beat. And then Sabrina was involved in the whole way, the whole process as well. It was an awesome class, bro.
Shoot, yeah.
Yeah. For as much as he's on the camera, you know what I mean? It's the same thing, right? So
right.
What's up, Donnie?
Right.
What's up, Donnie?
What's up, Donnie?
So, were you impressed with the Outlaw or what?
Man, I gotta say, man, that thing was a beaut, man. And then it didn't help any as far as me wanting one with it being in the background with the palm trees swaying and shit and all the green grass. The breeze going through my hair. Felt like I was just getting molested out there next to the pit and shit. Like I was getting seduced by that outlaw, bro.
Hey, you don't know what green is, dude. You haven't seen green. When was the last time you saw any green?
Bro. I got something like lime green out here sometimes, and that's on a freaking cactus. Other than that, pretty much pissy yellow out here, bro.
Not even at the Jow Country Club, you didn't see no green out there either.
Nah, hold on a minute now. They actually water that motherfucker. It actually looks decent. You know?
Hey, it's not the same when you water with produced water, dude.
Ass.
Oh man, and Sam, what's up with you? Still out there?
Still out there, man. I didn't do much. Just worked on the house, starting to get packed up, get ready to move.
Yeah.
So that's about all we did. Just kind of hung out, enjoyed the weekend.
Yeah, you're back up north again. This week.
I'll be
back
here
at
till
it.
November.
Holy shit, that long, huh?
Yep.
Damn.
That's
damn, bro.
Normally first week in November, sometimes Thanksgiving. So.
And are y'all planning or what? What are y'all doing?
Yeah, we're planting right now, and then
okay.
In June we got a crew of spray guys that'll come out and they'll take care of noxious weeds and stuff like that.
Damn.
So we're getting ready for all that to start happening.
Damn it, boy.
Yep.
And what's up with you, Kyle? Go quiet over there. Everything good?
Yeah, my internet's fucking up over here. I might have to just run the comments from this side.
You look clear.
I say you look clear. You sound good.
Yeah, it keeps freaking out on it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
oh, man, I'm
Kyle's
just
up here up north.
Yeah, up here in North Dakota getting fucking rained on like crazy.
Well, maybe when you come home, you can bring some of that shit with you.
Fuck. It's been raining for 2 days straight.
Talking about shitty internet.
What happened to Anthony?
And Anthony froze. There goes Kyle. Everybody's fucking gone.
They dropped it off on us.
Well, hell, dude, we'll just wait till they come back. Here comes Anthony. There he is. Let me drop this fool down.
Fucking windy out there, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donnie, for sure. We don't know what it is.
It's calm here.
That's what happens when you go to North Dakota, though, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got to remember fucking Kyle on there. Well, cool, man.
Right on, Steven.
Yeah,
Congrats,
Steven.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Sam, why don't you introduce our guest for tonight?
Oh, tonight we got Micah with Jokers and Smokers. Dude's coming off a couple good cooks. Know he had a first and second place brisket this weekend back to back RGC. So we got Micah with Jokers and Smokers, G-Walt.
Yeah, let's bring him in.
Yeah.
What's up, G?
What's up, bro?
Cheers.
Yeah,
doing good?
Cheers, man. Cheers.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you guys. Good to be on the show, man. Thanks for the invite, man. I've been wanting to be on the show, so it's good to be here.
Thanks for coming on, bro.
I don't think
thanks for coming on.
I think I've only met Sam once, but I don't think I've got to meet y'all personally. Other than the rest of, I think I met him. I know I met him once, but I don't think I've got to meet y'all in person. So it's good to see y'all live in action.
Yeah, for sure, man. Thanks for coming on.
I'm not sure, Serge. You were at CBA World, weren't you?
No, dude, I wasn't over there. But my year's been screwed. Fuck no.
Oh, okay, I got you,
dude. I need to get out more, but we don't have enough over here, and my daughter's having surgery coming up in June, so that kind of threw the whole year off, not knowing what's going to happen with that. It's a major surgery, so yeah. So this season's been fucking gone. It was gone.
I got you, brother. Well, I enjoy all your content, man. You put out some good stuff, dude. So I love seeing your videos and pictures. You got a very nice camera. Put it that way.
Dude, that's an old ass camera.
I think
it's the way you use it. So the camera, I mean, I don't know. The camera's old, but I like using. I got good glass, and I have this old lens. This one right here, dude. This from like '78, and they don't make them. They don't make them like that no more, dude.
So it fits onto your. It fits on your newer camera still?
Yeah, so this is the camera.
Okay.
So this is just a regular Nikon DSLR. They don't even use DSLRs anymore. Everything is those fucking I just slipped my mind. Like all those Sony.
How do you get the hippie lens on there? It fits on there still? The same brand or something or what?
Yeah, same brand, same mount.
I got you, bro.
So I have a lot of
I was like, most times 70s things don't fit on the newer things. So
yeah, dude, this fucking camera. The thing is with this lens, it's all manual, so it doesn't have automatic focus. So I got to make sure I hit my focuses on it whenever I do focus on something and make sure it comes out right.
Professional shit. That's kind of some professional shit, bro. You got to dial it in, and it's almost like shooting a deer in the middle of the woods type
shit. You know, doing like Farrah Fawcett and shit. That's how old that motherfucker is.
It goes from there it goes.
Yeah, dude. I got fucking cameras everywhere. I got lenses everywhere. Cameras everywhere.
People are gonna make fun of us for doing that. By the way,
camera there. There's another camera over there. So
yeah, don't do that again. No more doing this on camera, guys. All right?
Oh shit.
So none of y'all cooked this weekend. Sam, you didn't cook this weekend or what?
Nah.
Dude, we don't have nothing on the schedule. I was just looking at it right now. I think the next one is the Smoke in the Mountains, right? That's coming up in June. Lovington's coming up. That's IBCA.
Yeah. Man, we just had a pretty good stretch.
That was already full up though. I was looking at that one and it says it's full. So,
really? Smoke in the Mountains or Lovington?
Yeah, the Smoke in the Mountain one.
Oh yeah, shit! That filled up like in.
I think it was like
how many hours?
Minutes.
Is there like a cap or something? Like, is that the reason or what?
Yeah. They don't have a whole lot of space.
Yeah.
I got you, bro.
It's pretty tight, dude. It's pretty tight over there, and you got to get there early. You know, if not, you'll be way the fuck on the other side of the. You'll be right way on the other side of the road, and
dude, man.
So I guess how do they do that out there if it's like so open out there? Like, is there a reason why they only have enough for 50 spots or something like that?
So it's pretty much in the town center, right? Is that's a courthouse, right?
Like the town square type stuff.
Yeah, it's like town square, dude. And it's like, dude, if you blink, you're gonna pass Fort Davis, right? That's how
like the Alamo.
Pretty much,
the old school stuff.
Pretty much, dude.
They got like the 50 buildings and everything's brick connected together. It's all badass looking.
Yep.
Western.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
It is like a nice little oasis in the mountains. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I live in an area where I live in the country, but the rest of everything around me is just turned into a fucking cement city, and I used to drive, all the way to Houston, and there'd be trees all the way to the left and right, all the way when you got to the city, and now it's ridiculous, dude.
At least I got trees.
Cement everywhere. Out here, man, I got 3 rivers. I live in a town of like 400 people, man. So it's quaint over here. If you're here and you drive 30 minutes down the road to like Rosenberg, Sugarland, it goes from being where I'm at is just a whole ball game than 30 minutes down the road. So
Yeah.
That's awesome,
Hey,
Eli.
congrats, Eli. Thank you.
Congratulations, man.
Hey, Eli, way to go, brother! Congrats.
Up, Eli. Congrats, brother.
It's awesome.
So I gotta ask, Micah. I saw it today with Eddie flipping his brisket, and I saw you chime in. What's with flipping the brisket? Is there a method behind it?
So what I saw his video, so I was not interested in it. So I had a practice little tri-tip like right after I saw the video before I went to the cook-off. And I just tried to see what it would do to the. So say when you wrap, you know what I'm saying, your bark gets a little loose, you know what I'm saying, because it's steaming, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of lifts some of it up, and then you got to stop. Sometimes you got to play with it, or even sometimes you got to wipe some of it off and reseason, and then spray some type of oil and let it turn the heat up so it cooks it back on. So with that, I think what it does is if you don't over season, your stuff's kind of falling off. When you flip it. This is for I don't know what the hell Eddie, I don't know why his reason is, but if you listen to his video, you can hear his brisket right when he flips it. You can hear it sizzling.
Yeah.
Like if you listen close, you can hear it like it's searing off. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you're using less seasoning and you don't want it to kind of fall off once you're wrapping or you're saucing. I mean, when I did it for about an hour. Almost an hour and a half on the first one, and then the second one I did about an hour. And when I flipped it back over, I realized that there was another spots that I had to fix up, dude. It seared into it. And I got a brush before I even wrapped it or anything. And I kind of went like that on it with a brush to see what might happen later down the road after, the cook's done, to see if it would kind of mess up. And dude, it was like nothing came off the top of the brisket at all. So it kind of surprised me. Usually when I did that.
So the bark reset itself pretty much with the heat?
Yeah, it's like a hard set, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Now, I'm sure you can do it without a brisket caddy too, you know what I'm saying? But just keep it in the caddy because you're going to keep it in the caddy anyway, that's what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and it almost protects the top side of it when the heat's going over the top. You know what I'm saying? If you did it without a caddy, the top of it, if you do an hour and a half, the top, where you have your fat cap protecting your meat, that might sear off too much. That metal, when you flip it, the metal's kind of protecting that too and dropping the juice still down and around the edges of the brisket, you know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
Yeah.
But I have no idea, dude. I just copycatted. I ain't gonna
lie. I just flipped the fucker.
I might have tried this weekend.
We've been struggling on brisket, dude, since the last 4 months. So I used some classes, man, and it wasn't hidden, and I tried other stuff, it wasn't hidden. And then I was like, man, I told the gang, dude, I'm running. I got some secrets from a couple people, recipe wise, and I'm gonna give big shout out to Vince Colanetta, man. This is the first time I don't even think he has it out in the market yet. But I got to try out his beef booster. So I think that's coming out pretty soon, dude. And I ran that instead of the other injections I've been using, and I think it paid dividends. You know what I'm saying? So I think that probably helped a lot too. So shout out to Smoking Wizards, Vince Colanetta. It obviously worked 2 days in a row. So
I said first and second place.
Yeah. And if you look, I copied Eddie too on the first brisket. If you look at the picture, they were about like half-inch slices. So I'm
talking big fat Crayola slices and shit. Hell yeah!
I did a little copycat action on that one. It worked out too. But I think it's just too tender. I cut 2 slices off, and it's kind of the sides are crumbling a little bit. So I was like, I gotta go wider on the slices on this one. But the next day, I ran a select, and it was a nice looking select, and I cooked it where it's kind of not so tender, and so I had to go a little thinner on it. But it's same exact recipe, same ingredients, and then worked again. So
what'd you cook on day one?
Day one was nah, man. I didn't have time to do much, so I picked up my local HB. I have a kind of a hookup, a guy who'll put some to the side for me. But I've been running. I like they're called the grass-fed primes at HEB.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like I said, I didn't have time
like
with the money. I didn't have time with the money to buy something that's outrageous. So I found that one for $89, dude, and got me first place. So
damn near the same price as a fucking snake, huh?
yeah, exactly.
But those grass feds are expensive.
$89 compared to $189. You know, that's a whole different
If you get on their website right now, I think over $150, I got $50 off.
Oh, on the Snake River Farm one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get their text message. I sign up for their text message thing. So if I see a good deal from them on there, I'll grab some stuff too. Because sometimes like they'll do a random text and they'll say if you order with this code like for the next 48 hours, you know, you get a pretty good deal. So I'll play with that. But most of the time I get all my stuff from Shopping Block, man. John Tierna hooks it up. He has good shit. He knows how I like my stuff trimmed. So. Yep.
Sean.
Hey, Sean, good job, brother. He still got third overall though, man. He walked every category, so he did good.
And Micah says, "I cooked the select."
It was a 22-pound select though, and I got that night before I got dropped off. I stayed the night at John's house. My cooking partner, one of the teammates we have. Because he lives like 10 minutes down the road. So I was like, well, shit, let's just prep shit and then just go to your house and fucking go to bed and hang out. So we hung out. He's like a bar. He's single, put it that way, like you, Sam. And so he calls it Big Dog's Bar. But you open that garage up, dude, it's like you're at a damn bar. It's fucking dartboards everywhere.
Disco lights,
different TV, disco lights, bro. A full size bar, dude. Umbrella over it inside of a garage. There's an umbrella open inside of a garage. You know?
That's awesome.
He has a kegerator, bro. Everything. So we hung out there, dude. I went to bed kind of early. Then the second day, man, after we got the RGC, dude, we did the same routine. We went back to his house, and he's like, "Yeah, I gotta go to work, dude, at 5 in the morning. So I'm gonna have to drop you back off at the cook-off at 4:30." And I'm like, what? You know, like I don't want to wake up that early. So I was so tired, bro. I got there. I just fired up all the pits, dude. I said, get the shit over with. So I started just putting on meat, bro, like 7, 8 in the morning. Everything, ribs, pork, other than chicken, dude. It all got done early. I threw it in the can, bro. And I was just standing up, falling asleep the whole time. And then I got my second, you know, you get that second win, and you're like, I'm good.
Yeah. And that's for a double, too.
Hey, that's my first double. That sucks, dude. It sucks.
Yeah.
Where you're at?
I've never done one, dude. I'm worn out on whenever I do just one. I can't imagine too.
I don't understand how people do those rolling doubles where you're like, you do one and then you drive 3 hours another one. Like hell no. I understand chasing points, but that's chasing a car accident. I'm about to fall asleep, be dead.
Yeah, because then you got to load up, unload, set everything back up. Hell no.
Nah, I like that one because it's the same parking lot. I'd have to leave nowhere, and I still almost died, bro. So,
damn,
can't do it, dude. Too much.
Bobby, Kevin.
I know we kind of jumped ahead, dude. Tell us a little bit about Jokers and Smokers, Micah.
So, I've been on obviously I was G-Walt's forever, man. I've been pushing sauces, and I had a barbecue restaurant named G-Walt's and food truck and all that. So we were cooking, man, and I competed against him a couple times, but I've known Joe for a while. We cooked against each other back in the IBCA, like 2010, 12 area. I took a hiatus, you know, and I came back, and I fell in love with their squad, and they have a big team that they like to party, but they also like to be organized and plan things out and try to, you know, do it structurally sound. You know what I'm saying? So I started hanging out with them. A couple of the teammates, Maddie and Russell, they're married, but they're on our team. And they live like 2 minutes down the road. So we just cook together, hang out together. You know, we started talking like, man, what if you join us? And so they invited me to do the Fort Bend County Fair, which is a big old cook-off here in Texas, in our area. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of the ones that's been around, I think, like 100 years. It's kind of like Houston. They judge it all weird. You got to turn in like 15 ribs and 19 chickens and all sorts of stupid shit. But anyway, we did what? Yeah, it's unsanctioned, but they've been running it so long. It's like Houston. Yeah. It's not a sanctioned body, but they have a core members of Fort Bend County Council members that they run the whole thing. You know, it's big. It's a big deal in Fort Bend County. So a lot of the people that cook it are all local dudes that just do that cook off every year only. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we did well there. I think I got them 7th ribs, and I don't think they walked in ribs for a while. And then I just started kicking it with them a lot, dude. And Joe was like, man, they've had that team since 2006. I was G-Walt since 2010. And I got tired of cooking by myself, man. I like a little help, dude. Especially taking a little hiatus for 5-6 years where you're coming back in the game and you used to have friends that would go with you back in the day, and then they're not around no more. They got kids, they grow up. So you find a little clique, man. We just all get along. We click it well. And they do it like, he usually does, I think the team does like 4 cook-offs a year, baby. Now I'm like, man, I'm trying to do like 30, 35. So they're like, well, shit, if you hop on the team, bro, let's go represent. So they've been on my side since, let me on the team and let me cook a lot and represent them. And I've created like 7 great friendships through it, dude.
Nice.
Not all the time. They all can't be there with me all the time, representing them. But there's always at least 1 or 2 of them that'll travel with me, go with me, show up. The 5-hour drive, one or 2 of them, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So it works out.
Yeah.
Right on, brother.
But most of them they're my homies, bro. It's a cartel for sure, bro. I think I'm the only non-Hispanic member on the team, but I think most people say I look Mexican, so I kind of fit in every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Some people think I look Mexican.
You got your holy membership, bro. You straight.
And also, Joker's been doing a Houston Livestock Show for like 17 years now. So they're known well, mainly for the big parties and putting out a big selection of cooks where they're going to represent and have a big old extravaganza party. So I'm trying to be on a team and help them travel around Texas when they all can't be there and still put the name out there. We got a lot of stuff coming out too. I mean, we're working on some rubs right now too, but it's not competition stuff. You can use it in competition, but we're trying to get household stuff where it's good blends. We got a chicken one and a salt, pepper, garlic one that's real coarse. It's perfect for if you want to touch up brisket at home, backyard stuff. So that kind of stuff. And of course, I'm always making custom sauces. So if you ever want to order a sauce from me, just let me know what your flavor you want. And I'll make you some stuff.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Can I join the cartel, at least the unsanctioned one?
I don't know. I think you gotta get jumped in, bro. That's what happened to me. So I don't know.
You gotta get jumped in.
You might want to put some muscle on, Sean. I love you, dude.
I said we had another question up there too. Do y'all cook both CBA and IBCA, or y'all just try and say CBA?
I think so. For a long time. I think Joker's originally before I joined them. They probably only did like 2 or 3 CBAs the last couple of years, but they've been doing IBCA, since like 2010. So 2006, technically when it first started, So
yeah.
But now they're letting me kind of venture and dabble into chasing points, getting your name out there, and we also like we like to hear a walk-up song. So it's always good.
It makes it a lot of fun when you. Oh shit! There he goes. When you get to know everybody's walk-up songs.
When we're together, it's always it's called Viva la Tres Animales. It's a cartel song. You gotta look up the lyrics if you want, but it's a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a Tejano song, man. It's one of the ones that starts with a rooster and it wakes your ass up and you already know you're walking.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Y'all probably heard the damn song. Maybe not you, Sam, but
y'all probably not me.
Yeah.
Oh,
put it on your playlist, man. I like to use it as my alarm clock, dude. It'll wake you up, get you motivated.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Looking good or show in the house.
I saw that.
Daddy Dutch in the house.
Freaking Rob. He chingling me every time I walk. He be the next one.
Fucking Rob killed it, man. He does good over there, though, for sure.
Man, he puts out some quality stuff, dude. I got to sneak around and look at his boxes. Whenever his wife, before she would walk, I think his wife cooked everything. I'm not sure. Because that Sunday on rib, I think it was Saturday, he was sitting in a chair next to Damn Yankee Barbecue, and his wife walked up to the box to show him the box. I acted like I was looking in the window of Damn Yankee's window in his trailer, but I was looking down to the left. And he was like, "Yeah, that looks good, babe." And she ran the box off, and I was like, "This dude didn't even cut the damn thing."
Where's the boot from this weekend? Corby says.
Oh,
Boots right
right. I think you see it in the corner right there.
there. Yeah, you can see it.
Oh yeah, there you can see it. Yeah,
It's shiny. Looks good. I like it.
Yeah, being a veteran, Michael, how does it feel to get that, to win that one for sure?
Oh, that's freaking awesome, dude. Yeah, I definitely like that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably one of my favorite. I mean, I won some cool stuff, but that's definitely a unique one. And then everything at those cook-offs, both those cook-offs, everything was like handmade. So the day one awards, they were like they got one of their sponsors that laser cut these wood. Like I think it's pieces of like oak, but they're nice and big. And then the next day was BBQ, and I think all the family, like the wives that ran the event, they were doing the auctions and all that stuff. Like everyone that's communicated there, they do it every year. So they hand cut these cool ass things that look like breast assists. Hold on, I'll show you. See if I can find it. Hold on.
You gotta go through all your trophies.
No, I found it here. I don't know what happened. I'll find it. But it's like handmade out of like plywood. They painted it and they put some decor on it, and it says BBQ. So it looks like an upside down heart. But every trophy had its own like swimsuit top on it for the bottom of the heart. And it's all like they're badass, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah, we got to. I think I only got one because I got the second brisket. So I got fourth. I just keep right outside the booth, bro. One more spot, I'd get the boobs.
Stacks on stacks.
My wife sits on the top still. Oh shit! All right, here we go.
I got a B set and a C set. He's reaching for that D set.
There you go. They're cool as hell, dude.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh, that is tight, bro. That's badass.
There you go.
Damn.
Yeah, like
Second
they
place
hand
brisket.
rub out
Damn
there.
it, boy.
Pretty cool though.
Pretty
Hell
damn
yeah.
clever
That's
too.
cool, man.
So yeah, and then what's cool is the Grand Champion Reserve, where Rob could show you at one point, but it was like a whole, instead of just the boobs, bro, it was like the body part of it. It looked like it was wearing a crochet thing, and it was redone. It was all done. They were like this big. They were probably 3.5 foot tall.
That's tight.
Damn.
If I would have brought that home, my wife probably be like, "Put that in the closet," you know what I'm saying?
Put it in the very back, bro, down.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
That was my first time at both of those, so I'll definitely go out there next year. There's CBA, I'll be out there. I mean, I don't think whatever sanctioned about it, I'll probably go out there and see those guys.
That wasn't too far from you, right? I mean, you're in that area anyways, right?
Yeah, about an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes.
Nah, that's not bad.
Well, right on.
I mean,
So
I left late Friday, so it was a 3-hour drive because the tollway was all jacked up. But the drive home was like an hour and 10 minutes, so it wasn't bad at all.
I wanted that RGC so bad, got beat by a 19-year-old.
Oh yeah, dude. So we were trying to get some extra teams, and Thin Line Barbecue. His son was there, and he's 19. He's like, "Well, shit, you run a team," and he ended up getting the RGC. I think it's his second cook ever, and he beat all of them.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
So where's the furthest you've driven, bro? You traveled to go to a comp?
This year, I mean, dude, the beginning of the year, there was nothing close, and they're all like good ones that I wanted to go to. So I think to start the season, I went to Seguin for CBA Worlds, and then like 2 weeks later, or the week later, I think I went to Smoke on the Rio. That's 5.5 hours from me. I had to go to a checkpoint. I've never done that before in my life. I've never been that. I've never gone through a Mexican checkpoint before. And then I think like a month after that, I was in Concan, which is like 5.5 hours away from me. So
Down. Pretty good.
That's probably those three are the most I've ever driven for a competition. So.
Oh, right on.
And they're like back to back to back, So it was
yeah.
I didn't think my truck was gonna make it. I have an old truck. I love my truck, but it's on its last leg. I'm at like 400,000 miles, and I was going up them hills in Concan, dude, trying to get to the Frio River, and my truck was like, man, check engine light,
pushing it. Check engine light.
I think I pulled over like 5 times just to check everything. Like, what the hell, man? The drive back is easier because you're going. It's kind of you don't have to step on the gas. The hills are taking you back home, almost. But getting up over the mountains, dude, them hills, bro, it was rough.
Yeah, that had to happen to me last year going to Fort Davis. I may be an hour down the road out of a 5-hour drive. Check engine light comes on. Truck reduces power. I'm like, nope, too far already. Pulled over, shut the truck off, got out, made sure everything was good, started it back up, and we're going.
So you went, or did you go back home?
I went.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, no, I wasn't turning around.
What sucks, dude, is I got the longest drive I'll ever do in my life is coming up. I have that famous Dave's World Food Championship, and it's in El Paso. And I you're curious, so I just clicked on the address, typed it in my navigation, and I was like,
what is it, like 9 hours?
It's 12 for me. 12.
Oh, shit.
So I could drive to fucking Florida. I think I don't even know how that works. Texas is too fucking big, bro. I don't know what the fuck going.
Dude, once you get once you get past Midland, and then you think to yourself, "Fuck, I got 5 more hours of this shit."
And it's like 2 turns, so I'm gonna be on the same fucking highway, dude, for like 8 hours, bro. That's the worst thing ever when you don't turn a lot because you don't have to move your body. You're not waking up. You just like this. God, dude, when is this in? You know what I'm
saying? Do you know if you're gonna be taking I-20 to El Paso? You're gonna go up to Midland, Odessa, or what?
That's what it shows for me. That's what when I look.
Yeah, don't try and go around Midland, Odessa, because you'll fucking get stuck here for shit at least an hour. So
why you say that?
Because I-20 sucks. No, dude, all the oil field traffic. You have all the oil field traffic, and then I-20 is just a mess, dude. It's a fucking mess.
I've never even been on I-20 in my life. I don't think so. That's what's funny.
If you can find a way around it, I'll find a way around I-20 for sure.
Well, I'll give you a ring, bro, and you give me some backdoor detail.
Oh yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
I guess you can hook up with Kyle over there at Famous Dave's. I guess he's doing it too, man. It gets hot as hell.
Who'd you say? Kyle's doing it?
Yeah, he's doing a Famous Dave's.
I think they only took 15 teams or something like that for that event. I think they only have like 8 events throughout the United States, but that one there's like 15 teams they took.
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I woke up in the morning and I set a reminder when they opened up the entry thing, you know what I'm saying? So my phone alarm went off. I did it like a week before. And my phone alarm went off saying, you can enter now. So I went and I paid the $150 or $100 something, put it in there. And I got the email like next day saying that they accepted it. So I'm one of the cooks. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Right on.
I think Tierna too. John Tierna's going out there too. Chopping block.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a long drive for him too.
On the miles.
He's further down than me. He's in Victoria, so that's like an hour and 10 minutes from me. So.
Donnie.
His Wi-Fi tower went out or something.
Shit, they're up there in the fucking from the north.
So all 4 of y'all are above Austin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. Yeah. We're out here in the middle of nowhere, dude. We're
in
between Dallas and El Paso.
Northwest. Okay,
we're west. Yeah, we're west.
So y'all like all friends? Y'all been friends for a long time? Y'all cooked together each other forever? Or what?
No, dude. We all met each other through barbecue. Honestly, so I met Anthony in 23. At my first comp, I met him. Anthony's been cooking for a long time, and then I met Kyle and Sam in Weatherford last year. Yeah, I met both of them last year.
haven't done that one yet. I want to do that. I want to do that barnyard cook. I need to do that.
It's a good cook, dude. It really is.
I see the big old party. Like how many teams go out there? Right?
I think they had like 60 something this year, right?
Yeah, I think last year was
I thought it was
117 last year, I think.
Yeah, last year was 117, 118.
Or 107.
I wonder why it dropped so much. That's kind of weird.
I think there was another big comp that weekend too.
Probably a bunch of money involved or something. People went to
shit. Barnyard pays, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know about all that. Barnyard pays.
Didn't they pay out like top 15 too or something like
that? Last year they did.
Okay. Yeah. So if it's over 100, they do top 15, but this year they probably just did top 10 or what?
Yeah, they knocked it to top 10 because they made it 4 meet this year.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, Donnie's right to win too. It was blowing 70 that week.
Was it a CBA event last year?
Yeah, CBA. Yeah.
Yeah, I think last year it was a first year event. They just wanted to get their feet wet and kind of feel it out, and then they added pork this year.
So that's only the second year they've done that one?
I think so.
Shit, I thought it's been around for a long time or something.
It's a $50,000 payout.
That's what I'm saying. I figured that payout, it's probably been around for a while, but like I said, a lot of good promoters and people involved in it, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think what's his name? Is it David?
Yeah,
David something. He does a damn good job promoting it. I think it's one of those things that the city got behind real well too.
I got you. So it's like a small kind of area, so they all get behind it.
Yeah.
And man,
that's cool, man.
Yeah, Sean took home $2,000.
And he probably got a 15th overall. What did he say?
10th overall.
10th overall.
No, I'm fucking with him.
With a third port.
They killed on the second port.
I know last year I took 1,000 home with a 15th brisket or 15th rib and 13th brisket.
Did Donnie got 2,300 on a second place?
Damn.
That's not bad at all, dude. Yeah, I need to make my way to that place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one for sure.
And it's in a good spot too, man. Plenty of spots, plenty of room.
I think I saw the layout. Someone did one of those aerial videos of it with the drone or something like that.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't know who posted it, but I watched the videos. I think it was maybe I'm thinking of a different one. No, I think he did. There was one for that too, but I remember that also the Texas Oil Bash one. The Texas Oil Bash one, I think Cam, you went through. They had the aerial camera that did.
Yeah, they had the big
drone or something. That was badass, dude. Here, dude, we drank at the same time, bro. We're butt buddies now.
Being together like butt cheeks.
What y'all got on the schedule? Any of y'all kicking next week or the week after? What?
I've got not this week, but the 30th I'll go to Lovington, and then the week after I'll go to Smoking the Mountains.
Okay, so you signed up in time for that one, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta watch that shit. You gotta
we'll
watch
do Lovington 2, and then I got Smoking the Mountains with Sam over there, and also. So yeah,
y'all kicking together or separate?
Separate.
No, separate.
Okay.
They just hold hands together, dude.
Man,
y'all just park as close. Y'all just park as close as y'all can together, right?
Yep.
There you go, man. I'm over there trying to, kick his drums and shit. It never works.
You can look through your window in the trailer and see through his window in his trailer, right?
No, see, he cooks with his ramp down, so I'll just walk in.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a good relationship, dude. You need barbecue homies like that, though.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. Rob had about 20 of us walking his trailer all day on Saturday. What are you doing here?
All together? All 20 all together?
Yeah. His trailer his trailer gives me claustrophobia, bro. I gotta get out of there.
That's what I'm saying.
I think he works in there, he lives in there, and he cooks out of that thing.
Podcast out of there.
And people call me messy. Like I need to wash my hands more often. Yeah, my shirt's always dirty because I wipe my hands on my shirt. But you know what I'm saying? If you walk in my trailer, dude, it's spick and span, bro. I keep it clean in there.
Mm-hmm.
I try to, you know what I'm saying?
That's the way I was. I always tried to, but shit, by the time it's all said and done, man, I got shit everywhere, dude. fucking.
I mean, the rest of the team still complains about me. They're like, "Damn, dude, you didn't do this and that." I'm like, man, come on, dude.
Fucking brisket au jus.
How big is your trailer, sir?
16 by 7. 16 by 7.
Okay. So you just got like cabinets and prep table and stuff like that in there?
Well, I have it right now. It's at the shop. It's getting everything put into it. I'm gonna have.
You talking about the food trailer or your comp trailer?
My comp trailer is my food trailer now. So, yeah, dude, it's pretty much done. It's pretty much done. Just waiting for. I think they're gonna put the fire suppression system in this week, and. Fuck, that's pretty much it. Be ready.
Did you own the trailer already? You just got it souped up, or is it something you bought?
No. I bought the trailer. It's a 24. It's a 2024 trailer, so it's brand new. I bought it for to do catering out of. But then I started doing a little bit of comps last year, and I started using it for that. And then, like I told you earlier, my year was shot at the beginning. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, either the fucking trailer is gonna sit there, or I might as well put it to work. So
yeah.
So
or end up selling. A lot of people there's so many trailers for sale like every week. I'll be on Facebook. I'm like, damn, this dude's selling shit already. This dude's selling stuff already.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting
to get rid of it.
Yeah. So I mean, it's good to turn into. I mean, if you already own it, you might as well turn it into fucking money. Then that's the point.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. That was the whole deal, man. And it's going to be a mobile kitchen. It's going to be set up. So I'm excited. We'll see what happens.
Jokers has a competition. Well, we have the comp trailer. Obviously we've been working on that. But they have a cooking trailer too that I might be quit my day. I don't know. Might be happening. We'll see what happens. But. I'm tired of sweating in the sun or doing day job bullshit. So I'd rather cook and sweat than be out in the sun and sweat. You know what I'm
saying? So what kind of trailer do you work out of, bro, when you go to comps, man?
So usually for the last my whole life cooking, I was always just drag a pit behind me, set up a 10 by 10 and die outside in the Texas heat. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, pop up.
But we started right before Houston. I think it was Houston. No, right before Alvin, when we got the GC, Joe had an old trailer. It had jokers already on the side of it, and he just re-gutted it, man. We put insulation in, redid the walls, put electricity in there, so we can run. I have a bunch of fans in there right now. We're working on a mini split. We're getting that done. We're gonna put a wall that blocks in our barrels, and that way we have AC in there. We don't have to worry about dying in there.
Yeah,
but even this weekend it was so hot outside that the fans blowing on you. We have like 3-4 fans, and then we have a bunch of fans. When you're in there, it feels like you're in a tornado. But it's if the tornado is full of hot air that's pulling from the hot air outside, it's a whole other ballgame. So it feels good for until you walk out that trailer, and then you're like, go back in.
They're suffocating and shit.
How did the mini splits do in the humidity?
Once we had the mini split in there, bro, I ain't opening my trailer with nobody. I'm locking it. Everyone leaving it alone. I'm gonna put it on 55 degrees, bro. I might have a hoodie on. You know what I'm
saying? Yep. That's exactly the way I am.
But we're working on it, bro. Slowly but surely, that trailer is gonna be nice, and it's nice now. We already got a freezer and fridge in there. We got the prep table. We have where I sleep at whenever I'm there by myself, and we can load all the barrels in there and the chicken cooker, and it's comfortable once you roll everything out, bro. And it's big enough for where our door goes down and we can cook 3 barrels back there. So if it's a 3-meat comp, I just roll it out, all the barrels 2.5 foot, 3 foot, and roll them back in when I leave. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, right. Yeah. Hell yeah.
You're all on drums. You're all on drums?
So everything's drums. Yeah, everything's drums. Except for chicken, we have a Weber Summit. So it's the big old kettle Weber that's like $700. It's a big boy. You can put 5.5 chickens on.
Damn.
Yeah.
But it kicks well. Once it gets hot, it's insulated. It's a big old thing on little tripod roller legs, and it's a big thing. But it works good, man. We've been using that the last couple months, and it's been working well. So
nice.
Before that, I was doing on drums, but I realized that my chicken would get dark so fast, man. I needed more air around the top of my chicken, and that Weber is like 26 inches wide. So the grate on there is just you have so much air around it that you don't have to worry about too much smoke or heat creating that darkness so fast.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been working good, man. That's Joe's pit, so I just get to use it.
That's the benefit, huh, bro? Hell yeah.
Yeah. He had it at home, I think, and he's like, man, we should start cooking the chicken on this, try it out. So the first time we used it, we got 6 chicken. And then we used it in the oven and got, I think, 6 chicken. And so since then, I've just been
Pretty
using it
consistent.
on that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We got 3rd and Hempstead after that. So 6, 6, 3rd. And then 6 and 8 this weekend. So that's not too bad.
No.
What
Yeah,
are y'all
Micah,
cooking else chicken on it? Y'all got like Cinco D's or something or what? What are y'all using?
I'm just using a homemade drum, just a UDS.
Same thing. Do you set it lower
Yeah,
though? The
same
grade
drums.
is lower, or do you have it the same height as all the other ones?
Mine's same height. I think it's like 7.5, 8 inches from the top.
I got you. You don't feel like there's an issue sometimes when it gets a little hot that you get a little dark?
Oh, Sam. No, Sam, don't worry about heat.
Nah, bro.
He's one of them 30 minute chicken guys.
Yeah.
Throw it on at fucking 11:15 and you're done.
Little Nicky's over there like, God damn.
Fucking barefoot cookers. I don't know if you know Jared McRory,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
man, that dude. I don't know how he does it, dude. That boy, his picture like 700 degrees, dude. Shit trips me out. And he walks in chicken a lot. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah, no, I went through a phase where I would just leave it open. I'd take that lid off, let it run open for about an hour, just let that drum burn the paint off.
It's kind of like a grill.
Put the chicken in and run it, and 45-minute chicken, 30-minute chicken, and then I don't know. I just got tired of sucking at chicken, I guess. So I backed it down to about 300.
See, my thing is I don't pass 300 at all. I try not to pass 300 at all. If I'm at 325 at the beginning, so when the chicken's kind of setting and getting firm, and then once I kind of do like you, Sam, a little bit on that kettle. So the kettle has the Weber has the Summit has a plate, a heat plate.
Mm-hmm. So
what I do is I cook it for 30 minutes to like the set where it's firm and you don't have to worry about it changing shape. And then I'll take the grate out and the chicken out, and I'll put that heat damper in there, and then put the grill back on, and then put the chicken back on. So that way I leave 400 degrees. That damper plate will make it drop down to 300, and then I don't have to worry about it ever being past 300. So it's been working good. I like the thing. But I've done good with drums. Don't get me wrong. Like I have a couple of chicken walks this year, a 2nd and I think a 6th and 3rd that were off of drums. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I get comments or on the So Smoking Gooder show, they give me like an 8 saying chicken too dark, you know. So I'm like, man, fuck these guys, man.
Hey, you gotta go edit the picture. Just bust the brightness up a little bit.
I don't like editing. I'm not a big editor. I don't like trying to do too much because then they call you out on that too. But this guy uses a filter. Sometimes my shit's so pretty though, it's not a fucking filter. I'm telling you, I promise. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just looks that good, man. Nobody gives you. Most of us we know that. Like sometimes you don't use one, and someone will say you're using a filter. You're like, I'm not as good as chicken fried with a filter access. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
God
most of
damn,
I just go in and I hit that little auto adjust, and it kind of brings it out a little bit for me.
Everything pops.
You probably got an iPhone.
Yeah.
See, I got like a 3-year-old Android, so. You know, I try to get other people to take our pictures for us, not me. Droid does good, but sometimes the iPhone pictures, man. Sometimes they're ridiculous. You're like, damn, that thing's clear as hell. It looks like Surge's camera. Like you're like, how the hell is that thing so crisp?
Yeah,
it's a 76.
Yeah, pretty sharp.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey Sam, do you think your chicken's a bit more consistent since you dropped your temperatures?
I don't know if it's since I dropped the temperatures or started probing.
My bad.
No.
I don't know what it is, honestly. I think it's probably because I'm actually got a probe in it, so I'm watching it the whole time and I can pull it when I want to. because I'm pulling mine.
Yeah, you run a probe. You run a probe when it's raw. Like you
Yep.
just stick it in and start the chicken.
Yep.
Where are you
Just
putting
watch
it
the
at, in the
temperature.
thigh?
I'll put it down at the bottom corner of the breast, and I'll just kind of run it up into the middle of the breast.
You don't worry about
Or-
it leaking juice or breaking that sack around your breast or anything like that.
I haven't had any issue with it, but I've only done it in one, and then so when I set them down, I look at which one I like better, and then I'll probe the one I don't like and just go off of that one.
You had a chicken walk, right? And the oil filled one, right? Oil bash?
No, that was Chase.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, no, I didn't cook the bash, but
Were you with him? I thought you were there.
No, I wasn't there.
Okay, I got you, bro.
No, I guess the last 3 comps I've had pretty good chicken walks. I had 2 second places and I think like a 10th, 9th.
What's that? I saw you post maybe a couple weeks ago. You did good. I think you got was reserve or something like that, right?
Yeah, I had a reserve.
And what was your chicken? What did you get on chicken there?
Second.
Oh, I got you. So you've been on the roll with it. So the drum's working for you.
I say it's been working. Trying out a new recipe, kind of. But I pull my chicken early because I'm setting sauce twice. So I'm pulling my chicken at like 148, 150, and I put sauce on, let it set, and I just set that sauce hard.
150. Damn.
But I'm putting it back on for another 20 minutes after that with sauce, and I'm just setting that first layer of sauce hard.
So when you do that, when you reglaze it, are you just taking off the pit, reglazing it, and then throwing it in the camber or something, or you just?
No, I just pull it out of the pit, reglaze it, let that glaze set for about 5 minutes on the pit, and pull it and box it.
Are you using the same sauce on both glazes?
Yeah, but then I've got different layers of dusting that I do.
So I've been doing mine on that Weber kettle lately, so that's been helping me out. So I've been all right with that.
The Weber kettles, man, I love them too, dude. It's the same as that Summit, bro, but the Summit's just like I think probably 8 inches wider, so it's more room.
Right.
How long you been using the Weber kettle?
What's up, Dave?
What's up, Dave?
What's up, Dave?
How long have you Weber kettle? Anthony, how long?
Nah, man. I mean, I used to cook on it for years, but I mean, doing my chicken. Then I went to drums, and then this last competition in Fort Stockton, I went back to the kettle and managed to get a second place chicken on that. But I think it was more than just that. But I think I ran my chicken like 375 though in the kettle though, and 325 to 350 in the drum normally. So
you guys think that dome,
I think we haven't done
dome on them? I think the dome. Do you think David do y'all think that like the dome on a chicken it has an effect, right? I mean, if it's flat on top and you only have that little bit of air, I feel like when I was doing that, like if I ran it like Sam does temp wise, I'd always it's always the same spot, bro, on the thigh, right there in the leg, or it meets the thigh. It was just split, man, every time. And so that's how I got scared of running hot chicken. I always I got comments, I see there's a mark. I actually got comments where people would say something about the thigh, not the same color. Or if you showed someone pictures, they'd be like, I don't like that. But then you see people that win they turn a chicken in, you can see the damn gash and they end up getting second, third, fourth place, and you're just like, what the hell?
Yeah. Right. No, I think that's why them like those little Quattro D dome, the shorties and stuff, how they have that dome lid to them and stuff. I hear a lot of people hit a lot. I mean, they like them for their chicken.
Well, like you with the Weber kettle, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta have that more airflow around the top, so it's not directly so much heat bouncing off, radiating off the lid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who knows though? Like I said, I've seen. I'm not gonna say I always win, but ugly boxers win sometimes. It's like what I don't know. I'm a perfectionist, so I like to look the same every time. And if I have a split leg, then you got to pull it early, doctor it up with some sauce, make it kind of match the color. You try to blend it almost like a zit on a teenage face. Is trying to. I don't want that, So you got to blend it in.
Some fucking clear cell chicken and shit.
Yeah, dude. I hate having some type of asterisk mark on the presentation of my chicken.
Yeah.
You can trust the flavor, trust the texture, but if CBA, I think is 18% is your 18% is your appearance score. You know what I'm saying? So that little bit of it might seem not as much as the texture and taste, but that little bit of percentage, bro, can screw you in a way.
Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure. With as many cooks as are out there and as good as everybody is, you got to get as much points as you can get.
Yep.
So
what in there one? Well, don't y'all do a sanctioned body where there's like there's no appearance score?
Man, there's Lone Star and Outlaw.
Like I think Outlaw doesn't do appearance score though; just taste and texture.
I want to say that with those that I don't think it's an actual like true score. I think they just rank you.
I got you. Someone
I don't think it's something that we see.
Someone told me the Outlaw there's no appearance score, so you can like turn in a box, bro, that looks like straight trash, but the judges are not allowed to like judge you on that. You know what I'm saying? They just judge on the taste and texture. The appearance there's no score for it, so you just got to make sure your shit tastes good and has texture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm not too sure. I've only cooked one Lone Star, but I didn't see the score sheets or nothing for it, so I couldn't. I
don't know. I cooked 4 of them. I never heard that though. Could be a possibility though.
I mean, that's what I heard. They don't base it on appearance, and they tell their judges that like, hey, it's not about how it looks. Just tell us what it tastes like and what how it feels. Texture wise.
Right.
I might be dumb as hell, but that's what I've been told. I've never got to do them because they're always up north. But
yeah,
CB.
Yeah, those are North Texas.
Let me know where those cook-offs are at. I'm down for that. Fucking CB kicks man. That dude, he can cook, bro.
He's killing it, bro.
Well, you didn't like your chicken at Fort Stockton. You did pretty good too, Anthony. So
yeah, my pork is what killed me.
Outlaw.
Down for that.
I like to do some more though. I'd like to try. I'd like to travel. Maybe try a couple other sanctioned bodies though. I tell you what, dude. IBCA. I don't know, dude. I have a self pride, man, and I hate not walking. And I never walk in IBCA, bro. I think that it's just I don't know if they hate me or I don't know how it works there. Can I walk with those people? But CBA, man, I walk all the time, man. So I don't know how the judging works. What they tell them in the judging room. I've never judged in IBCA. I've done some judging in CBA just to go sit in the judging room, see what it's like, see how it works.
Yeah.
And then, but I've never done IBCA, so I don't know what they kind of tell them judging wise. But maybe they tell them a whole different spiel, like, hey, look for this, look for that, blah blah blah. But I don't know. I think I'm done with IBCA, dude. Until I walk maybe one time. I might do one next year.
So you do any Lone Star, bro?
They're just too far away too, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We got one in Brady coming up.
I don't follow them.
That's pretty good.
I don't know when their cook-offs are. Like I never know when their cook-offs are. I don't ever see my feed or nobody brings them up to me. So like I never know when they are or where they're at. I have to my brain I have to go, hey, go look at Lone Star Society, and go look at their schedule. I don't think they do anything below Austin. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
They got a big one in Brady coming up.
Yeah. Well, how much did they pay out of it? 30,000. Yeah.
Yeah, 30,000.
Where's Brady at?
By Eden.
Yeah.
Garden of Eden.
Like
where the fuck's Eden?
Where
the fuck is Eden?
Is that right by Paris, Texas?
Man, I don't know it.
Let me
travel. Be a multi-traveler. Go to Eden and Paris and do all those weird ones over there.
Let's see where it's at.
What's sad is I just broke from Eden on the way back home. So what the fuck?
Serge, where the hell is that at, man?
It's northwest of Austin. It's
So
in
it's
between.
above Austin.
It's in between San Angelo and Austin, like basically right in the middle of San Angelo and Austin.
Don't they call Brady the center of Texas?
4.5 hours from me.
So yeah, it's
like Omaha,
right in
the middle of Texas.
fucking in the middle of Texas.
Damn,
Just
Donnie.
Shout out to County Crow. Omaha. We're in the middle of America.
It's right smack in the middle of fucking Texas. So
I said,
Donnie loves bragging on himself, doesn't he? I love that guy.
fucking
He's not
Donnie.
even listening to the show. He has an automatic text that goes out what he did every 20 minutes on the show.
he's got him drafted.
I tried to meet him over there at Worlds, man, because he was DJing that the event after the award ceremony, but I didn't get to meet him.
Dude, so that's what. Remember, I was asking y'all if y'all went to the Worlds. I asked her, but you weren't on the show yet, bro. It was you that I met there. So I know I met 2 out of 4 y'all. I met Sam a while back. I think probably a couple years ago. And I remember I met you at CBA Worlds, right?
It was me, Kyle, and Sam at CBA Worlds this past year.
There you go. There you go. That's why I remember all y'all in person. I usually got a good memory with people, but I know I've never met certain. But I knew I met y'all before, and I met you. And you talked. So that's when I snuck in. So you didn't get to see DJ Donnie do his due, but
yeah,
dude. So I was we weren't invited there, bro. Like we went to CBA World just to enter. Like we weren't gonna get no top 10 calls or nothing like that. I wasn't chasing no points. But me and John Mendoza, we were like, man, let's just go out there and do that one, dude. It has a big payout. So we went and we ended up getting the 5th pork, you know what I'm saying? So me and him were up in the air, bro. Like that was my first, like I think my 3rd CBA event. And all them teams there are all badass, you know. So 5th pork, right. You know, that's only the 3rd time I did pork, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know what pork was a couple hours ago. I was like, they have pork ribs. Why would they have pork? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. So I stuck at it until I, shigged off a couple boxes, looking at people's shit, going, "Damn, that wasn't nothing I was doing." That's crazy.
What did
throwing a box of shredded pork in that damn thing? I didn't care.
What did Kevin say on there? He said something about the G-Walt dance or something.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah, for sure, though. I'm always, if you see me in any video, I'm always dancing to the stage. Like I love walking. I'm a very competitive person, but I also dance for other people too. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I'm one of those guys that just can't stop moving. If I sit down, I'll fall asleep. It's been a long cook, so I just try to stay active. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, man, all my friends, I'll run up to the stage and high five everybody, bro. I'm like that, bro. I love when my homies win. I love when I win, but I want to win. But I will definitely walk up and party with my homies when they win.
Right.
Yeah.
Digging off the kids. CB said.
Oh yeah, dude. That's how I learned pork. See, he knows the story. CB. I didn't know what I was doing pork, bro, at all. And I was shigging off First Class Barbecue. His daughter, she kept winning pork chops, man. I'm like, what is she doing, dude? You know what I'm saying? I told her, hey, somebody told me to just put shredded in there. She's like, you're an idiot, you know, like, dude. Oh shit. Yeah, but definitely, I did learn a little pork stuff. Definitely, out Robert and his family, his daughter too. She's definitely a pork chop queen, man. She can cook a pork chop.
Shit.
But shout out to our junior, Joker Smokers Junior, Vince, man. So this kid, man, he's on our squad. He just started, so he didn't. I didn't inform him. It's my fault. A couple weeks ago when he first started, but we took him to him in Houston. He's got a second Kids Cube Big 8s, the melted 8s that everyone wants in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
The bronze 8. And he has like 3 of those already. Second, third, second, and then he just took him to Hempstead. We took him to Hempstead at the Hempstead the barbecue store cook-off.
Yeah.
And he got first. He got a buckle there. Nice. And then he went to another one. He got first place overall. And then this weekend we're like, hey man, go cook on Saturday. So he shows up. They live like 20 minutes down the road. His dad brought him. He set all his shit up, and he wouldn't cook, bro. And he got first place again this weekend. So he's on the road.
Way to go!
He just turned 15. He's Mexican, so he has a mustache already. But he just turned 15. So I think a lot of the other kids are like, check his ID, dude. You know, but
check his ID.
He just looks 12. Like, yeah. All the other kids are like, what the hell? That's a grown man. He wants to compete too. So he's like, dude, he's like three times more motivated, hard on himself than I am, bro. He's like, man, I better win this. You know, like he's like, oh, Dave, calm down, bro. You just you so damn hard.
You're too young to be that
stressing out, dude.
Exactly.
That's cool.
It's only gonna get worse.
He's good, bro. He makes a mean steak, bro. I'll tell you that, man. That boy good.
Nice. Oh yeah.
But his dad's been doing cook-off. His dad's been part of Joker Smokers and the squad cooking since 2006. So his dad's Joey Martinez, and he's about to go on a point. He's about to go on a points chase himself for the Go Texan. So Jokers is going to be supporting him. He's going to go do all the cook-off for Texan and try to get a spot at Houston. So that way he got a spot, and Joker's still got a spot. We can combine forces and try to wreck shop at Houston next year. So
hell yeah.
That's a big deal.
How long
I don't know where all those
Houston?
cook-offs are. I've never even done a Go Texan. I think the guy that owns the spot, his name is Don. It's under his old company name. So a lot of people don't know Jokers is the one cooking for it, because you know how you do it. They have big company names, and you cook under them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Joker's been cooking there for like 15 years, and under him, I think for maybe 6 or 7 years. I'm not too sure on the numbers, man. I have to talk to Joe, but they've been there forever. Like they've been doing it every year. Like we have one of the biggest parties, bro, at our tent that you'll ever see in your life, dude. We got people waiting in line just outside to get in, because you know they regulate how many people can go in your tent. So you can sell 400 tickets, but you gotta let 250 people in. So you gotta try to rotate people. Some people don't want to leave ever, so they get there at 5, bro. There's like they're there the whole damn time. You're like, dude, these people are not leaving. So we sometimes you feel bad for people that have to rotate in and out. It's so packed in there, but we have a hell of a DJ and light shows and TVs ever. Ask CB. CB knows how to do it. Look, I snuck CB in on a Thursday night, bro, the first night of the party, and dude, he walked. He's like, "What the hell, brother? Dude, there are 600 people partying their ass off." I stuck him to the back door. He hung out in the back with me. But it was we definitely had probably the biggest party Thursday night out of the whole freaking cook-off in Houston. So
wow,
right on.
Man, we got a little segment.
Hey, we even got a lit up shot cart, bro, that rides around, has like strobe lights on it, and you push the cart around, bro. There's like 100 shots in it, dude. We just walk around, dude, and we have this hot chick. She's our promoter. She has like an earpiece microphone walking around. She's talking. You see, we have TVs that have live footage of everything going on around you at the cook-off. So they'll put on the fucking camera on her, and she's walking around the shot cart, and you'll see everyone in the crowd like, "Where the hell is that at?" And dude, everyone just storming, bees running up, bro, trying to attack the shot cart, bro. Give me one, give me one. We got 3 guys guarding a shot cart, trying to push people away so they don't bombard the hot chick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't remember her name, but she's like a Mexican. She's like literally big in I guess you say Tejano TV, like on the TV, bro. She's like DJ chick. They have a TV show on like what do you call it? Univision and all that stuff. Univision.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I had to say it right.
Right. It's like kind of having a Telemundo weather girl or something, huh?
Yeah. So she helped sell a lot of shit, bro. Her being there, she knows how to do it, bro. She did that shit for 3 days, bro, with the microphone pumping up the whole crowd, dude. It was insane, dude. Insane.
Wow, awesome.
Badass. Hey, Sam.
So next year we're hoping to just run it back and do a little better on our scoring, though. This year we got second dessert, so we walked our dessert lady walked on that, and then we got second kids queue, and we walked on that, and then
shit.
Our meats didn't do as well as we wanted, but it was all good.
Hey Sam, you gonna hit him with that portion of the show, man?
Yeah, man. So G-Walt, we got we call it the Dream Team. So what it is, you get to build you a team. You got 4 team members, and you got a box runner. So it can be your Mount Rushmore, guys that you look up to. It can be 4 guys you want to take to win any contest in a box runner, or it can be just four guys in an honorable mention that you want to cook with.
Man, there's gonna be mad people at me, dude. I forgot about this too, man. I've been tired the last couple of days, so I didn't even think about this damn part of it. So, all right, I would just put it this way: I'm not gonna do like the Barbie Owens where people that I look up to and Barbie. I'm gonna do the squad that I can access now. You know what I'm saying? Okay. If I took it with me, I would be very confident that we would go murder everyone and win a bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right. So first off, I'll definitely go with LC Phil. Mm-hmm. That dude's cool as hell, man. Every time we're around each other, he gives me insight, tips, tricks, this, that. He don't mind if I don't pay for a class. He'll still hook me up with a little bit of info. And also, I use a lot of his products too, and he's just been a great guy in my life. We just met this year, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like we've been friends forever, but as far as me wanting to go somewhere and tackle down a trophy, I would definitely add him on the list. And I'll add some more closer people. So I would say second would be Carl Davis. He might have helped me with my brisket this weekend. His little recipe, some part of his recipe. So that's and that's one guy, man. We talked. He can call. I'm a night owl. He's a night owl. He works overnight, bro. So I don't know if y'all know what he does, but he spray paints parking lots overnight, and he works. He has like HEB, CVS, all these people. He does all the parking lots for. He's a millionaire, by the way. Damn. So you need a loan, Carl. You hook him up, Carl. If they ask you, you give it. Right? So I'll do Carl just because we chat every fucking night, pretty much. And then I would love to have on my team. I would love to have Rob Arocha, dude. Technically, I would love to have him on my squad, dude. I love that guy. He's fucking awesome. He's peaceful. He's respectful. He knows how to cook, so he would definitely cook my chicken because that guy's on a chicken mission right now. I don't know what's going on. Why is chicken so damn good? It's working. What is that? 3?
3.
Mm-hmm.
So you got one more in a box.
Can it be a team? Am I allowed to use a team member that's already on my team or not?
You can do whatever you want, dude.
Yeah, it's 100% up to you.
Damn it! Hold on, man. There's someone else out there.
He's trying to.
I don't want to piss nobody off.
Ain't nobody watching.
Nah, ain't nobody. You got like 5 viewers. It's all good.
I know a lot of people know that. I mean, all right, I'll stay squad. All right, so I'm thinking of my dream team. Go whoop some ass. All right, I'll stay focused on that. Yeah. So I would definitely probably add Bill Purvis as well. That guy is always on my side. Answers every text, every call. He writes me back appropriately. He gives me a little shaking here and there. If I ask a question, he gives it to me. He don't bullshit me. And then if I run out of his I guess you'd say products, and he's at a cook-off, I can always go. And just no charge, hand me, you know, what I need, and he's cool. If I need to borrow a pan, like I always do, I'm a guy that always don't have the right size pan. So he'll give me a pan in a heartbeat, so I'll add him.
Right on. There you go. And your box runner, brother?
My box runner is going to be, he's skinny, he's quick, and I would have to say Chad Gangreth, Rusty Junk Barbecue.
Rusty Junk Chad.
Yeah, he seems like I love him. I trust him. He loves me. We're homies too. So I would definitely have his skinny ass flying in the wind. And I'm always late. I'm always late, bro. I'm the guy that's turning in with 30 seconds left every fucking time. So.
No, Chad's
my fat ass knows to drop a box here and there and trip over shit. And so I trust his lengthy legs to guide over, you know, the land of Earth like Jesus.
No, Chad's badass for sure.
He's a good guy too, man. That guy's awesome, dude. And he'll like literally you ask him for anything, that dude will do anything for you, dude. Especially if you said, "Hey, man, I need you to run my box." He'll probably get back from turning his box in and say, "Fuck it, I'll run your box." Love you, dude. So,
that's cool.
That's a good dude.
Yeah. I met him in Fort Stockton. Was it Fort Stockton last year?
Fort Stockton.
Yeah, he rolled up late, dude, but he was like, you know, just down to earth, man. He came up to us, started talking to us, and handed us stickers and shit. We started talking and started chopping it up, and he loves barbecue, man. He loves to talk barbecue, and it was all good. It's all good.
Yep.
CB.
CB don't even run his own boxes. I've never seen him in the checkout line.
I don't know, bro. That hat might catch some air. Right? You never know, man. So,
I haven't seen CB. Maybe he turned this shit in early, but every time I could get them, I don't see him in the checkout line. So I don't know.
Oh man. So what's your confident meat there, G? What are you cooking that man? You're gonna hit. Do you think you're gonna hit?
I mean, I call myself the rib king, so I think that it's always going to be ribs in the mix, man. I have a chance with it. So I just run the same shit, man. I mean, obviously recently I've used Gulf Coast Smoke, man, which is phenomenal products, dude. But I've been, I do a little, obviously every cook is not going to run one product and expect to not have other people do the same thing. So I like to flare it up, dude. Every bottle I have has probably 3 products in it. My chicken is, my chicken rub is 3 different dude stuff that I've just played with so much that I like to combo of all 3 of them. So like my pits are burning, dude. So the chicken, I've been hitting on chicken since Corpus because my buddy Kevin Hernandez, my pits are burning. I was like, dude, how are you hitting chicken so much, man? I need to try that out. And he walked up, dude, him and his wife, and he handed me a big old bag of his rub. And so I was playing with that at home, playing with certain stuff, and then mix it with other stuff. And so I found a little concoction that I put everything. I don't know if y'all know this, but I don't do the whole layering thing. I know everyone does layers. I say this all the time, but I just put everything in one bottle, and I just shake the shit up, and put it on like evenly on my stuff, dude. I don't do layers that much. So I feel like if I let it rest or it's sitting there like on ribs, dude, I have a bottle that I put 4 different rubs in with Gulf Coast Smoke and a couple other ones that I feel like they work together, and I let them sweat. Once they're sweating, dude, it's all soaking into it.
It's all together.
So I don't have time to carry around 900. I mean, I still carry around 900 bottles of rubs, but I usually have mine wrapped in blue tape, and it says what I put in it, and it says comp this, comp that. So I have all the other products, but I just have them there because if I run out, I can remix the 4 or 3.
Right. Yeah, but you like to go to an event organized and kind of like got you all, you don't get shit mixed up in the process.
I think that's the thing too, is because your brain starts running. So if you don't do it like this, almost I mean, this is just me personally, but I've been to contests where my brain wants to change recipe, and I open my bag and then there's all these rubs. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do this and this. I'm like, man, I need to stop doing that. If I want to be consistent, I pre-make my stuff, dude. And when one runs out, I remake it and I order it from the barbecue store and remake it again. Make 2 shakers last me probably 4 or 5 cooks. So
yeah. Can you explain stuff? Eli wants you to go in more detail, brother.
All right, if you pick a meat, I'll give you what I use right now. Y'all got
Eli. Pick a meat, Eli.
Pick a meat. I'll give you the ingredients in the bottle. You just gotta pick one, but only one, and it can't be. No, I'm just kidding.
There you go. Right? You're giving it now. Only one meat, guys. That's it.
I'll give you a tip. I'll give you a tip though. If you want to play at home, all right, with your ribs, you want to make a good rib. Oak Creek hog knuckle, a fourth of that. All right, then honey hole, 1/4 of that LC. All right, and then Gulf Coast Smoke, hospitality, and then on top of that, I'll tell you later. It might be enough.
It might sweating. There you go.
Hey, just those 3. Just those 3 will do you good. All right, he said brisket. All right, I'm gonna say it real fast. All right. I'm gonna say the reverse. When you sing, rewind
the tape.
I'll say what worked this weekend is so I told you about Vince Conetta's injection, the new one that he has, Beat Booster. But I switched it to a recipe that someone gave me, and it involves LC, which on the bottle it says for brisket on it. And then what's the other ones? There you
Yeah,
go.
look at Stalin,
You got one of them. Hey,
There you go.
fade to black, man. Maybe fade to black. Maybe
Fade to
last
black.
call. You know, maybe a little chicken fried rib grind. I don't know, some stuff like that.
There you go.
At the end of the day, bro, no matter what you say, no one's gonna execute it the way that you do. You know what I mean? So it's gotta, you know, everyone's got their own thing. Like they can teach you, like say, or you can watch videos on a class or whatever, and you can do your best, but you're never really truly gonna replicate what they're doing. You know, you make it your own, and that's your own process, bro. So yeah, it's
exactly like 80% of people take classes. Probably they take the class, but they still want to implement, you know, something they want to do. Like I don't want to do exactly but some people do exactly what you're taught and they win a lot. So sometimes we just gotta humble ourselves and go, what I do sucks. So if I learned something, just use it. Don't be ashamed to say it's not my recipe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And people that give you the recipes, they tell you, hey, I'll give you the recipe, but you still gotta go whoop my ass. And if you don't, then it's not my fault. I gave you the recipe. So.
Right. I just think you take bits and pieces and you implement it and you make it your own and run with it, you know. So,
and then 5 years later you run your own class with all them implements.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah. Like Anthony was saying earlier, it's not so much about the recipes, and the techniques that he's learning at these places. You know,
small little
techniques you
stuff,
pick up from everybody.
Small stuff changes a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I were you, if I were all y'all, if you want to do good at ribs, stop taking the membrane off. Inject when the membrane's on, right? And then let it sit overnight. And then, you know how much easier it is to pull the membrane off in the morning? Just like, you know. Anyway.
That's what I do.
Yep. See, I
fact,
pull my membrane right before I wrap. I pull my membrane.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand. I used to do it all the time, but I used to realize, why do I use all this injection, right? I would inject and it look all fat. I took the membrane off, inject, and then I get the pan out in the morning, and you see all like the injections like halfway through the pan. I'm like, these ribs look fat when I did it. Now they look like shit. So, but I realized that if you leave the membrane on, you look at it, there's still butterfingers all down your ribs in the morning, so you're good.
Yeah. I was told by a badass cook, to just leave that fucking membrane on, just turn it in with the membrane. And
they're never gonna get to it. The fork and knife's not gonna reach it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, then that's the thing. The first time I'd ever done that, dude, I just left the membrane on. He told me to leave the membrane on. I left the membrane on, and walked third place out of how many did we have over there? 100 and something. So,
shit,
bro. Sam, thanks for giving him that info, bro. That was good advice you gave the surge, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Sam. And what's sad about it is that was the last comp that I've done, dude. I want to do another one, man. It's just
DB said he never takes this off. That's see. And that guy,
I was told not to take it off.
Yeah, I think he's doing pretty good in ribs as well. So
damn, CB, he got the virgin ribs. They never take him off.
And I don't know if I'm beating him in any category.
And that one time even now, like I don't mess with the membrane. Even if at the home cooked, I'm cooking for somebody in the trailer, I'm not gonna take it off. Whatever, right? It is what it is. But
yeah,
I shit you not. That was the first time I did a comp that I did not pull that membrane. I didn't score it. I didn't do anything. Just left it alone. I injected the fucking piss out of it. Those fuckers were like that. After it finished cooking, I took
squirt back at your face and stuff.
Dude, one of the rejects, the box they already ran the box. Box is gone. So I grabbed the reject and I fucking bit it, and it literally squirted that way. You know what I mean? And I was like, holy shit, dude. And I took the bite, and it was like a fucking faucet, dude. That shit was just dripping with juices. And I'm like, God damn, that's a damn good rib. And that was one of the rejects. You know what I mean? And then this is the Daniels that we had in here in Midland. It's 100 and something teams or whatever.
The one you're kind of testing out.
Yeah. And then, dude, fucking third place out of all those teams. And then those hired guns. You know what I mean? All these oil companies, they hired people, to come cook. And it was just us. It was me, a buddy I work with, and my VP. That's it. So we're happy with that. For sure.
When was that? When did that? So you've been doing that ever since? I mean,
Well, that was the last time I actually cooked in a comp. It was in November, dude. That's how long it's been.
Oh, since I've
you done. Yeah,
couple
it's been a. No, dude. Well, we don't have any here in West Texas. You know what I mean? For that goes, and then like I said,
and you got too much. You got a lot of shit going on at home too. To be
I got a lot of shit going on. So it's just like one of these days I'll get back out there for sure. Once the surgery's done,
you're gonna hit it hard though. Your food trailer's coming up. You're gonna hit it hard, dude. Shit, you'll be all right. It's a reawakening for yourself, and that's a good thing, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. So we'll see what happens.
I
want to get back out there. I want to do it, and I miss it. I got to keep myself like, back a little bit because now I'm gonna fucking go. Yeah, I'm gonna go fucking crazy, dude. I'm like, man, I want to get out there, dude. I really do. I want to get out there, but it's just right now it's not in the cards. So we'll see what happens in the future.
Sometimes it's how it works, bro. Like I told you, since 2010 I was doing comps. I think the first year I started doing comps at the Army, I wanted to just cook. I wanted to cook, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I was like doing 30 a year, bro, traveling all over, wasting a lot of money, bro. My wife was not happy. I would come back with like an eighth, a little piece of paper that said 8th, and then the one that said 6th, and I'm like, yeah, babe, I got fucking 9th overall. She's like, how much did you make? I said, well, I didn't get the money, but I got certificates. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, dude, I found I had
15 cents worth of paper.
Dude, my first comp, Anthony, I found that 4th place chicken, the one that we did here in Odessa. I was looking at it, man. Where the fuck was it?
He probably got it laminated. He got it laminated in the frame.
Dude, I found it. Man, that was the worst fucking shit. I was thinking to myself, dude, we spent how much money at a comp, and they give me a fucking paper.
I hate that. I mean,
like this. So here's your fucking reward.
It's weird though, like because you got to realize, all right, they do pay out a lot. They spend a lot of money on stuff. But man, the worst thing ever is getting a piece of paper. And you go, you know what? And I just go, I crumble it up and I put it in the firebox and cook a steak with it after the awards.
I've only had two comps.
I don't do that. I actually keep them all. I was kidding around. I keep all of them.
Not me, bro. I had 2 comps that were like that. I had one in Wink, Texas, and I GC'd that thing, man. And they said your award's in the mail. We don't have it. They said, here's your money. The award's in the mail. We'll get it to you. And then I heard from somebody that lives there. They'd be like, "Hey, man, it's hanging over here in the fire station over here." They like a favor. You know what I mean? They blocked me and everything. They wouldn't accept my messages or anything from the cook-off. I was like, what the hell? And then another one was from another comp that gave me, I RGC'd it in IVCA, and they gave me a black and white printout, but the paper, the black ink was faded out so bad you couldn't even read what it said.
What did it say on the back of it? It said IOU or what?
He said they couldn't even print it.
It's like Dumb and Dumber money.
Yeah, it sucked, bro.
It's like, man, you can't even print it in color. Shit, dude.
I always say, man, you know how cheap lamination is. Just laminate the damn. If you're gonna give me a piece of paper, laminate it.
Right.
Dude, I'm gonna give me a piece of paper,
beer on it. It's gonna get all crinkled. I'm gonna ruin it anyway, and just. We're barbecue cooks. We walk away with a piece of paper. What do you think is going to happen to by the time we get home? It's going to be crinkled up, messed up. Laminate it for us. That's all I ask. Laminate it.
Right.
Go to Walmart and go buy a $2 frame.
That's what they should do that.
I got RGC at a comp, and I got a
Sam,
pin.
I thought you were telling me, Sam, to go buy some.
No. Promoters.
A pin.
It was still better than that piece of paper, though. I had something to show for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
for sure.
Man.
The one you couldn't read?
Yeah.
It was fancy.
He said, at least do it in color. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
dude.
Color print, bro. Come on now.
Well, I could totally see
I think you do it for free at the library. The library charges you like 5 cents for a colored copy, bro. Like, damn, dude.
Right.
If you don't got an inkjet at home, hit up the library, bro. They got it for you, baby.
I just said. And do you think that turns cooks off for like the next year? Or I mean, as a cook, I don't even care, right? It's not even about the awards. It's more of like just how good you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the way I see it.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I spent all that money and everything and time.
I want something cool.
I put
dude.
pride into my product.
Yeah, for sure.
I expect the event promoter to try and put at least some decent pride and, an acknowledgement for, the award portion of it. I mean, honestly, I can't
with the paper until like Wednesday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like Thursday comes, you're like, man, what? You know what?
All right.
I gotta go spend more money this weekend. I could have got something other than that, man. The paper was cool in my brain. Like, I you know what? They care. They tried. And then, like, by Wednesday, you know what they should have done, dude? They should.
All right. With that time to sit in there, bro. You're like, fuck.
Once it sets in.
And now that I think about it, they should have laminated this damn paper. Hey, you know what? And while I'm saying that, I'm at Kinko's laminating the awards they gave me.
God,
you know what? I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't have to be doing this. Yeah.
That's fucked up. I could have sworn I had it, dude. I think I threw it away. I said, fuck it. I ain't keeping that goddamn thing. A fucking piece of paper. Fucking wasn't even
he's still thinking about it. He's like, you know what? Piece of paper somewhere.
Yeah, no shit.
You probably threw it away on accident.
No, I don't think it was an accident.
Now, even if they would have made that bitch out of toothpicks, bro, it's something more than a piece of paper.
Hey, bro, I'll take a Ouija doll, bro, that looks like me or something like that. I don't care, dude.
Right.
Give me something that might, and also my kids are like, they're all teenagers now. So like if I'm gone all weekend, if I come home with some piece of paper, bro, they walk away, they turn their back on me and they walk off. They're like, oh, dude, you didn't do shit this weekend. Damn loser. I'm like, hey, hold on, now. When you do good stuff at school, what do they give you? The same piece of paper. I give you respect. I put it on the damn refrigerator. Y'all don't give me no respect.
That's what they did with my shit. That's what my wife did. She put the little letter magnets and shit on this fridge and shit. Put my little fucking faded ass award up there and shit. It was all fun.
Text them up speedway, they give you a handshake. Hell yeah. They didn't even take a picture with you. They just gave you a handshake. Get out of here. Don't get.
Thanks blow you a kiss. Thanks.
So thanks for coming.
They need to have more cook-offs like the one LC did where he at Dallas Stadium when he won a damn travel trailer.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Come back and pick up your award.
Yeah, Anthony won that one. I remember that one.
I tried to tell him to give it to me. I was homeless and he wouldn't work out.
I was homeless.
Dude, I'm going through some shit, man. I was lying, but he's a nice guy, but he wouldn't let me borrow that.
Right.
No, man. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Dude. If I'm gonna be cooking for 6 strangers, I might as well try and get paid for it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So
I don't mind doing like the veteran ones, like when I know it's a good cause, Camp Hope ones, PTSD ones. Like like we did, I think last week we did Yagos, bro. It was IBCA. And I was like, I knew in my head, man, IBCA is gonna they're gonna fuck me, bro. They're not gonna give me no good scores. And we fucking hit on every goddamn open category, dude. And a lot of people did them. We're hitting on all that. We didn't hit shit in meat. You know what I'm saying? Just like dumbfounded, bro. Dumbfounded. Same stuff I do every week that does good, and it was just brain blown. And then the rest of my team is looking at me like, Micah, you suck, dude. It's like, come on.
Where the fuck?
How do you do good? You got third and second last week, and then what is this? 23rd, 21st? What is going? But like I said, I don't know. I don't know what they do in the judging room, how they explain it. Maybe the IBCA judging is just a lot different than it used to be. But man, I don't think you're allowed to put pepper on anything in IBCA. Just don't do it.
Mason, bad thing I was pumped to walk, and I just got a damn handshake and was hoping for a sticky note. Would have been good.
Even like a star sticker, like they give kids, like put a star in your chest. Like, you're a shining star.
Right.
Good luck next
time.
time.
Ribbon.
First place fucking ribbon.
But I think the popsicle sticks or toothpicks, like he said, that'd be kind of cool.
No, I get it.
There's gotta be some creative. There's some creative kids out there, man. You would think that, like, even like, hey, man, what are you gonna do for awards? We don't have any money for it. We got kids, man. Do some drawings, laminate it, give it to me. I'll take that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And misspelled brisket. You know what I'm saying? That'd be cool as hell.
Brisket and shit. Oh, yeah.
Like a 4-year-old made this for you. I'm like, thank you for the piece of paper.
Right.
And I'll put that on my fridge. You know, my kids.
Yeah, for sure.
My
Yep. Mm-hmm.
For sure. You gotta pick out the treasure chest.
Fucking lost and found boxes and shit.
Lost and found, is that what you said?
yeah. All right, here, you get to pick from the lost and found. My luck would be like a pair. Would be like a pair of lost lopes. You know what I mean? Or like a sweaty T-shirt that John Tiernan dropped on the ground.
Old ass fucking Walkman and shit. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord. Some earphones.
That's
awesome, dude.
A fucking lighter.
Little G.I. Joe army.
Yeah, little G.I. Joe army man, dude. You can glue something to it. Hot glue still exists. I don't know. I don't know. Promoters probably need to know this, but hot glue does exist still. You get macrame awards, dude, for very cheap, man.
Yeah, glue some rocks together or some shit. Yeah.
Or like a gift card,
Fucking something.
No money on it, just the card.
Yeah, dude. You walk up, you're like, fuck yeah, I mean, shit. Holy shit, I just won Chili's for a month. I'm getting the chicken fingers all day, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Crazy.
Shit.
Well, what's next for you, G-Walt? What's going on? Just going to keep doing your thing?
Yeah, like I said, I'm chasing them points right now, but I don't know if, man, if I'm traveling for the next, I think, 4 weeks. So I want to stay in the top. Like I said, I'm 8th in ribs right now, 8th in pork. I think we're 11th in chicken, 16th overall as a team. And then we bumped, like I told you, from 37th place, one weekend, 37th to 15th in brisket. So it's kind of it makes my brain want to just say, go to San Antonio, get some more shit going. Yeah. But it's all about the funding money, man. Our team has a bunch of kids. We all got stuff, responsibilities. And if the money ain't right, then obviously it don't work out. God has different things in plan. So, but if any of y'all want to make a donation to me, I'll definitely tag you and support you. And my Cash App is money sign Micah Gwaltney. My Venmo's at Micah Gwaltney. So my name's right there. I think I'm somewhere. So
just message me. Just message me.
Yeah, and I'll send you some barbecue sauce too as well. So.
There you go.
So you a little treat.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully this weekend it works out. I go to La Toxin and then after that, man, a couple weeks after that, dude, everything's so far away. And then it sucks is like right after the CBA season ends, which I'm told. I don't know. Like we said, we haven't verified this, but I heard it was only 9 more weeks after this weekend. So I don't. All the rest, right when that next season kicks in, it's all around me. Angleton, Clute. Campo, Ward, it's just like, damn it, man. Why couldn't those be? Why couldn't those be in the last 9 weeks? But save you some money, but we'll see, brother. Yep. Knowing me, bro, Mondays and Tuesdays for me is like, my brain's fried and long weekend, but also I want to win, so I want to be at the CBA World with top 10 in categories. So. It's like that 50-50 thing. I got kids graduating, but all my kids are done with school on Thursday. So,
right.
Yeah.
It's a tough call, man. Well, I'll talk to the team, see what we do. Maybe they can help me send me out there, and I go out there and try to kick some ass out there too.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
I would love to put it that way. Trust me.
Well,
right on.
Just keep doing what you're doing, man. You'll be all right. You're kicking ass out there. So
last time I took a week off, dude, I dropped like 4 spots in every category. I was like, God dang, dude, what the hell?
Because all these dudes are fucking going at it, dude. Like, shit,
dude.
They don't stop, man.
And there's a double. So John Tierna from Chopping Block, he has a double this weekend.
Damn.
So there's a lot of people that can go over there and they're gonna do a Saturday and Sunday cook, and they're gonna probably jump me in all the points if I don't go do something. So,
yeah.
We'll see, man.
You're right there on the edge, huh?
I think if I decided, hey, fuck it, I'm gonna pull some life savings out and I'm gonna do this double. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That way, I got some bad spots and like bad placings I can replace with better spots. You know, they only take your top 10, cook-offs for the year. Right. So this weekend I had, the 23rd and 40th overall I had that replaced it with the 5th and the 1st. I mean the 2nd this weekend. So that's how you got to look at it like that. Like the shittiest cook-off you've done, if you go do the good one, it knocks that one off the list, and So you get your cumulative points with your 10 cook-offs. So
just take that cook-off money, go to the casino, dude. Double it, triple it.
I don't know about that, brother. I'd probably be on a freight train with a stick and a satchel connected to it. 2 weeks later,
oh, shit,
my wife would lock the doors, brother.
That's it.
Yeah. You were doing good, but now you done blew it away. So she might even say you should ask me for a loan, babe. I would hook you up. I don't ask her about money. She makes good money. I don't try to bug her too much.
Mason, you do that, I'm locking you in that fucking treasure chest.
Yeah.
Mason got one in Plainview. Yeah, that's right. He's putting one on. Nah, yep. I bet you he'll do it right, man. He ain't gonna be one of those things where you got that fucking chicken that's all you put a quarter in and it fucking shits an egg and shit.
Oh yeah. No, man, he's just waiting for the golden egg. The golden egg,
That's gonna be a pretty cool little cook-off. He's got a good plan behind it, so it's gonna be a good spot.
Is that something that's coming up soon, or is that?
It's coming up in July.
July 11th and 12th or something. He said.
Yep.
What city is that again?
Plainview.
It's
45 miles.
Is that a CBA or not?
IBCA.
Okay. I know there's one that same weekend that I think Laura Caldwell's Stephen White, they're kind of promoting it. But it's so that, like I told you, that the end of July I got to go to freaking El Paso. So my brain was like, it sucks that that's I don't think the CBA cook-off it's already past the deadline of you're getting top 10 and all. But I have that El Paso one, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, it'd be cool instead of me driving 12 hours, I'd do a couple cook-offs on the way and have like a little 3 week venture before I go to the world.
Right.
If I could make that happen, man, that'd be badass.
You have a tour? You go on tour?
Yeah, dude, that'd be badass, dude. I wouldn't mind doing that at all. But like you said, Serge, I probably have to go. I probably have to hit up the casino if I want to do that.
There you go, dude. That's quality of advice.
That boy Reggie Q right there, bro. Second place in the fucking world.
Would they get like second place ribs? And they were third overall. Badass, man. That team they're with.
Yeah, that's insane. Awesome. I think he's with swine. I think he cooked with swine but they let him do the ribs and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah,
so,
that's awesome.
Seeing Reggie Q and Joyce with her little baby belly, man. I love that.
Fort Stockton, man, that was awesome, man. That was pretty cool.
I was at a cook-off when no one knew that she was pregnant, and so I was usually they be drinking a little bit. So I kept going there. He's parked right behind me, him and Joyce. So I was like, "Hey man, what's up, dude?" And he's like, he was drinking with me and stuff. And I kept realizing that she was drinking water the whole time. I'm like, "Man, what's going on, dude?" You know what I'm saying? He was like, "All right, look, dude, we got a baby." I'm like, "Oh,
Reggie, is that Reggie baby?"
Yeah, so it was badass, dude. Epic stuff. So seeing him on stage, bro, and I know how much he's very competitive too. So when he wins, bro, he loves hearing that song. They should have played when he won. when he walked up on there, they should have played his song, the CBA walk-up song, and they would have had probably 30,000 people at that contest. The whole crowd would be singing it. Yeah, the mountain song, baby, West Virginia. So I thought they would do that for him if they knew he had that song. I'm pretty sure they would have played that, dude. And the whole damn crowd would have been like a baseball stadium.
Would have been cool as shit.
Yeah, for sure.
True story.
Well, cool, man. We're pushing 2 hours. So, anything else you want? Anything else you want to thank?
Keep me off whenever you want, but you know me, I can go all night, baby.
No, we're good, man. We're good.
No, everything else, man. That's what we got lined up. Working on some products that are, like I said, we ain't trying to push no comp stuff, trying to irritate people. Oh, here we go, competition barbecue roast. I'm definitely not doing it. I do plan on doing a junior Q. I'm doing a junior Q classes coming up in August. It's free. It's free. It's gonna be right here at the park. We have a state park right by my house. It's like half a mile down the road. They got a pond there, bro. Pavilions, free electricity, enough room for probably 150 cars to park out there. The mayor and the city of Kendleton have already told me, man, you do whatever you want. So I plan on trying to be hosting a kids queue where the parents come with their kids, and I teach them techniques and mainly on the kids queue stuff. So and then also I'll probably throw in ribs, brisket, chicken, just to have the kids kind of learn that aspect, watching, learning, touching, feeling, trimming meats, other than just doing pork chops and steaks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, right on, bro.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
That way, the kids can start maybe doing. They might get motivated to say, "Dad, I want to do the ribs, or I want to try this, I want to try that," instead of being so stuck on pork chops and ribs. I mean, pork chops and steaks all the time, So something new.
It's unique, man. And in a way, it's promoting.
That'll be on Facebook. All that. If you see it, I'll bring it up, and I'll definitely post it when it's coming up. But we're trying to make. I'm working on a flyer for it. I told you, sirs, I'm not very technical savvy, so maybe I can send you all the details because you're so good at that.
Bad at that shit. Yeah, bad at it.
Hey, by the way, dude, the picture you have for me and for the show, dude, with the joke, the ha and all that, dude.
Oh yeah,
epic, bro. I'm printing that out. By the way, I'm putting that in. I'm gonna laminate it and put it in a damn $2 picture frame, and I'm putting it on there wall, man.
I'll make some adjustments to it and I'll send it to you. That way you can have it.
Hey, look, see, there you go, Reggie. Looking it up.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
I'll get in contact with you, Reggie, for sure, brother. Vincent, Vincent, man, Vincent's a great dude. He's all about hooking it up and trying to spread the word of barbecue and his passion too.
Definitely.
Great dude.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chase. Appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate it, Chase.
Love you, Chase. Hey, congrats again, Chase, this weekend too. He got an RGC as well, I think.
Yep. Brady's doing half.
By the way, Chase has them square drums, dude. I want those so bad, bro. I want those so bad, dude. I think he makes them.
They're for sale, dude.
What? Where?
No, just.
I thought he was about to say, "Hey, I got them for sale, bro."
There you go. He's in the process of making some. There you go, man.
All right. Well, hey, put my name on one of them, man. I want to test the waters of that damn thing. I like that square look, man. It looks badass.
You said they were heavy, weren't they? Fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Man, they look heavy,
especially when they fall on you.
Yeah, don't even fall on you.
They take a 50 cal and they keep on purring, bro.
It's like a recycling bin, but it's made out of metal.
Recycling bin.
I roll it out to the curb, but it's too heavy to roll out there, so I can't do it. Now they're working for him though, man. Congrats again, man.
Yeah.
He turns into some soft stuff, dude. Those things do look heavy as hell though. But I do want one. So
look it
up, brother. Look it up.
Yeah, for sure.
But thank you, sir. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, guys, man. Y'all guys are awesome. I watch your show every week, obviously, and I'm always tuning in, dude. So it's good to be on here with you guys.
Appreciate, man.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you coming on, chopping it up for a little bit, and good luck on the road, dude. Good luck out
Hey,
there.
man,
Hopefully we'll see you
I'm
soon.
always down to hook you guys up, talk, and I'll meet up sometime. Maybe, like I said, we'll plan it out, talk more often. I met the other 3 co-hosts. I don't know where your homeboy went. I guess he hates me or something. He might have been choking on that. He might have been choking on that food that he had.
On that bone? Choking on that bone?
He might be getting a Heimlich right now. We don't know it. You know. I don't know if he's checking with y'all, but we might have to check in on him, man. We might have to make sure
they must have worse internet up in North Dakota than they do in Midland.
Yeah,
right. That's right. He's still up there. That's right. They probably had a blizzard.
Fucking blizzard.
Or he's choking on a blizzard from Dairy Queen, but I don't know. But yeah, appreciate you guys a lot, man. Hopefully I see you guys again. Like Sam, great seeing y'all at least one time in life. Hopefully third,
for sure,
looking forward to
you cross paths, bro. I would love to do maybe even some like I know you like to cook everything other than barbecue too, but maybe work on some things together, bro, for some pictures and presentation stuff and some cool stuff like that.
Let me know, dude. Let me know. I'm always down for something. So
yeah, man.
So I have no shame. No shame.
But you guys keep kicking ass, man, and great job on the show, man. Getting more recognition. I might have helped you get like 7 more viewers today, so that's cool.
I think so, bro. I think we're almost at a historical, almost 2-hour mark. So you helped us out big time.
Yeah, for sure. More airtime, more viewers. You know,
we did. Hey, bro, we did 2 double headers in a weekend, bro. Practically, you know.
Damn, we could have cooked. We could have cooked Sam's brisket in this amount of time, dude.
2 hours.
Oh, right.
Almost cool, man.
Thank you guys again, man.
All right, man. We'll talk to you
guys.
soon.
You guys drink. Let's cheers real quick before we end it.
Cheers.
There you go. Man. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, boys.
Thanks for coming on.
Sam already killed off his 12-pack of Coors, so he's
Coors.
Love y'all guys, man.
Be safe on the road. Micah, man. Good luck, dude. All right, man.
Good luck, man.
Later, brother. Damn.
Man, that was good.
What's up, Colin? Thanks,
Colin. What's up, Colin?
Snuck in at the last minute there, Colin.
Just like always, just like his comp game, huh? Always sneaking in.
Here's Chase. Camp over there. Shit. Hell yeah.
Oh, man. Well, cool. What else we got, Sam? I don't even know.
I think next week we got Mr. Paul Whitaker with Scooter and Clark.
Oh, yeah.
No, shit.
They've been killing it too. So
I said they're coming
Thanks,
off.
Eli. God bless, brother.
2 weeks ago, they got their first GC as a team. So
yeah, I was there for that. Wasn't too cool, but yeah, you know, it is what it is.
It wasn't too cool.
Yeah, we'll see you there, Chase.
Yeah, we'll see you in Lovington.
Yeah,
right on.
We good? We're gonna call this one. What episode is this? I don't even know. What episode?
41.
41?
41, dude.
41
episodes.
Who would have thought? Damn.
All right.
Well,
cool. Anybody? Anything else? We're done.
I think we're done.
No, good, bro. I was about to bus. Gotta go piss.
Cool, man. All right.
All right.
Later, boys.
This is Parrish Randall, and this concludes this episode of Beyond the Smoke. Thanks for stopping by, friend. We hope to see you again real soon. Until next time, happy trails. Until we talk meat again.